Hey guys, welcome to Herald Heroes 2. This is kind of like a clapback to YouTube user Old Hobo Sam because I've been asking for 3 years for Herald Heroes 2 from him. I love the first video. Huge fan of his channel. You should go check him out. But I'm really disappointed that he hasn't put out a Herald Heroes 2. And, of course, he keeps saying, send me a replay and I'll do it. I don't fucking know how to, dude. So I reinstalled Dota 2 and I played a game so I could kind of make my own like unranked heroes thing here because I have almost 2,000 hours in Dota 2, but I've never once been ranked. So let's go. So as you can see, I picked the best hero in Dota 2. Not Ursa, fucking Pandag. You see Snapfire there? We're gonna jump ahead a little bit, jump right to the game because nobody gives a shit about that, right? All right. How do I see things? Is it going to show stuff soon? I'm hearing some pretty cool sounds, but I'm not... There we go. Okay, so over here on the Dire team, we got me as the Snapfire, of course, the best player on the team. Shut the fuck up, Ursa. Good lord. We got Ursa, the loudmouth over here. We got Morphling. Morphling's pretty cool. We got Invoker. I don't know why he's a child. Like, look at this fucking kid. This kid is not old enough to be on the battlefield. That's what I'm saying. Look at that smirk. That fucking smirk, dude. And look at that malicious little walk. Ding, ding, dong, dong, ding, ding, dong, dong, ding, ding, dong, dong. He did a fucking cartwheel? What? Okay. I can't trust this kid. We got Skywrath Mage. He's going down mid, but trust me, I got insider info. He's going to go down bot with me. This guy's a cool guy. Look at him. Look at that puffed out chest. He knows what he's doing. Hell yeah. So we got Ursa over here. He's kind of waiting. Spectre over here. That could come for a bong rip. There's going to be a PhD, actually. There's going to be a pretty crazy arc with that could come for a bong rip PhD later on. I don't want to spoil anything. But, you dig it. So here's Ricky getting his ass absolutely fucking beat by us. Check this out. So I bail out because I'm like, I'm going to pick up the bounty room, but these guys are going to chase him all the way to fucking Texas and shit and right on that. But, that's their prerogative. That's not my deal. So here I go back. Looks like there's a tango going down. They're going to take out that could come for a bong rip. And here's going to come out pretty soon. Boom. The Skywrath Q. That was pretty huge. I'm pretty sure she's going to say something. She's going to throw out one of her signature catchphrases here in a sec. Yeah, she's going to be bottom. Skywrath. The Dr. Comfort Bong Rip PhD. Down the bottom with the Alchemist. And here's me, the Snapfire with the Skywrath. And we absolutely fuck this lane up. Let me tell you, we fucked the shit out of this lane. Like, this lane, fucked, right? Fucked. Our man juices are dribbling right out of this lane. It's crazy. So here's Drow Ranger in the mid. There's nothing of note to say about Drow Ranger. She wasn't an inconvenience to me at all throughout the game, so I don't really give a shit about her. But we'll see how she performs here on this bird's eye view. Invoker over here. Invoker, the child with the bloodlust. We got Morphling up here, getting chased down by the Bloodseeker and the Ricky. Now, let's go back to the lane that matters here. Oh, I can zoom out a lot. I'm like a bird. So anywho, got me down here. Now down here, a whole lot of last hitting nice, not a whole lot of killing right off the bat. Of course, there was a lot of harassment. From there, you can see I'm an absolute fucking crack shot with that fire snap cookie, but that's just in my nature. I'm a professional. What's the highest Dota 2 rank? Whatever the highest Dota 2 rank is tier Snapfire. We got Invoker over here. I don't know a fucking thing about Invoker. I'm just gonna pretend I do. So So he's got the quas and the exhort. He's exhorting a whole lot of power out of that spell. That's pretty funny. So they got a ward here. Check out this ward. It's giving a good analysis of all this area here. You can see the blue area. If you haven't played Dota 2, good, keep it that way. So we got dude, how the fuck do people commentate? Like, especially early game? Like, what am I supposed to talk about? Oh! Oh! Look at this! Oh! The draw engine, she's taking damage! Oh! Oh! He gets with the cold snap! Oh! What am I supposed to talk about? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Ricky. Now you see, this is a pretty low ranked game because nobody has cosmetics except for Ursa and Bloodseeker. But listen, I think the tactic that I'm going with on the Snapfire. There's a Snapfire set, but I won't buy it because my idea is the act of subterfuge, right? So I'm gonna have them underestimate me because I'm unranked and have absolutely no cosmetics. But then I'm gonna come in and actually be bad, so they'll be like double surprised. But of course, I wasn't bad this game. Of course, I'm not bad in general. I'm the best Snapfire ever. Like, I'm like Grandmaster Snapfire tier. If we're talking whatever. Alright. Looks like they got a ward right in the middle of the lane. These guys are not getting ganked. Was that a dire ward? That's a dire ward, right? Yeah, there's two wards looking right at each other, and I bet they're like side-eyeing each other. Like, what the fuck are you doing in this block, pal? And the other guy's like, looking. Good, because that's what wards do. Anywho, Dr. Comfort Bong Rip over here. PhD. Putting that PhD to good use. Getting that last hit. That requires a PhD. Would you shut the fuck up? I'm not talking to you, Skywrath. I'm talking to my audience. And speaking of my audience, make sure you like and subscribe. Only like 30% of you are subscribed. So we got to get those numbers up. Get those views up. Subscribe to Old Hobo Sam too. Leave some hate down in his comments. Because I'm going to do a diss track of him at the end of this video. So we got Cutie Cthulhu on the Skywrath. He is a pretty big cutie.
One of the heroes
I will say that.
Some technical difficulties.
Dude, imagine if I could time travel. Like imagine if I could like alter the timeline, and as a spectator, I could like play as the disconnected invoker and have him like walk around and cast spells and shit. That would be crazy. That would be a great feature. I think Valve should add that. Anywho. Dude, I'm trying to like keep saying things because what the fuck am I supposed to do? You see, they should get me to cast the International, because if they got me to cast the International, maybe it'd be interesting. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of sweaty, skinny Russian dudes in a room. A big-ass room, let me say. Sitting at computers. Fucking casting spells at each other in their multiplayer online battle arena. And frankly, I don't care about that. I'd rather watch, like, fucking Breaking Bad or something. Could you imagine, dude, what if there was an esports episode of Breaking Bad? I think that'd be crazy. Could you imagine, like, Jesse, what are you doing here? Jesse, you're picking Phantom Assassin. Jesse, coup de grace, a totally valid ultimate. Jesse. Yeah, I know, Mr. White. I know, bitch. I'm gonna get these heavy crits on these noob ratters.
Dyer's middle tower Someone is in the wrong end of business.
That'd be crazy. I feel like I could have utilized that joke a lot better, but I don't really care. So it looks like Invoker's back in the game. Same as I. I feel like our consciousness are like connected to each other, because I zoned out of this boring ass game as soon as he disconnected, because nothing's going on in the bottom lane here. Of course, I don't have any kills, so the game hasn't started yet. But Dr. PhD Bong Ripper has died once, and I believe she will be dying pretty soon. But that's just a speculation, of course. I don't have any info on the game, of course. It's not like I played in it. So Ricky, living up to his name as Lazy Killer. He hasn't really put much effort into killing yet. Looks like Alchemist just picked up the trusty shovel. Now, of course, the Radiant team, I wish we could see the... Oh, we can see ally chat. I thought we couldn't. Maybe we can? I don't know, man. I don't know how these things work. But, yeah. Nothing really interesting is going on. So I'm gonna read you the Bible, because that's more interesting than what's going on right now. So, of course, start off on the book of Genesis. I think this book is pretty good. I think it gives us a lot of lessons we can learn off of. Now, description: this book is so called from its treating of the generation, that is, of creation and the beginning of the world. The Hebrews call it Bereshith, from the world with which it begins. It contains not only the history of the creation of the world, but also an account of its progress until the death of Joseph. Now, Joseph not being the father of Christ, because he wasn't born yet in Genesis. But, looks like we got Ursa coming in to gank. See, I'm still paying attention. Looks like they're gonna whoop Bloodseeker's ass. Nice, that was pretty cool. Has anybody died down here yet? No, it's just a Spectre. Too scared to enter lane for this absolute giga energy that's coming out of bottom lane from the Dire team. She seems to realize that the pheromones emanating from me through the screen are enough to scare away any prospective carries. Of course, that's my role as Snapfire. The cookies that Snapfire makes are laced with asbestos. So every time I eat one, it gives me a temporary power boost at the cost of long-term longevity. But that's beside the point. Well, actually, that's my level 10 talent, is lacing my cookies with asbestos. Asbestos. So anyway, in the beginning God created heaven and earth, and the earth was void and empty, and the darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved over the waters. And God said, "Be light made," and light was made. And God saw the light that it was good, and he divided the light from the darkness. I think this is a good allegory for the fog of war in Dota 2.
This is how I
and wards. I think wards are sort of like a god analogy in Dota 2, because they cast out the light. They give the prospective team light in the darkness, and you call the light day and the darkness night. So the fog of war is night. Of course, there is a night cycle in Dota 2, but nobody gives a shit about that unless you're a Night Stalker or some other hero. I think Luna gets a bonus. I don't fucking know. I haven't played this game in like 2 years. And God said, "Let there be a firmament made amidst the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." Now you see, that's also an allegory. The way I'm seeing this is that Dota 2 is actually an allegory, is actually a metaphor. It's got a lot of biblical references. Like you see the waters of the river separate the two sides. And of course, the waters of the river represent the calm before the storm, and the waters of combat in the radiant versus the dire side. So, and God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. Of course, you know, heaven is representative of what it's like to play on whatever team that I'm on. So that's another biblical metaphor. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the water He called the seas, obviously the ground and the river. And God saw that it was good. Now, of course, the Lord cannot make mistakes, but I believe He was intentionally deceiving us here, because Dota 2 is not good. So I'll let you chew on that.
That makes two.
He said, "Let the earth bring forth the green." Oh, Bloodseeker got a double kill during my biblical analysis of Dota 2? I don't think so, pal. I think he killed whoever... He killed probably the two guys who were dead, Ursa and Morphling. I don't know how he did that, but that's none of my business. And he said, "Let the earth bring forth the green herb, and such as may seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit, after its kind, which may have seeded itself upon the earth," and it was so done. And of course, that's where we're going to stop for this analysis of the relationship between Dota 2 and the Book of Genesis. Now, of course, as for that last passage, the allegory, the metaphor of where it ties into Dota 2, the seed and the greens and the fruits of the trees are representative for how much these absolute bumbledins are feeding our team.
Dyer's courier was lost in battle.
Because these guys fucking suck. Holy shit. Spectre has not died yet. I'm kind of waiting for that. Looks like Invoker's coming up top to whoop some ass. It looks like he does not... Ursa does not need him. But Ricky slinks right by. He's that lazy killer. He knows what he's doing. Alchemist over here, Alchemisting.
Top tower is gone.
You know, Zoro's doing that swordsman thing. Who's that sharpshooting? Yayo. It's a journey in the Grand Line. Alright. So, Skywrath Mage is missing, even though he literally just wandered. Okay, he's going. She doesn't know that, though. I gotta give her the benefit of the doubt. Of course, I have insider information being the bird in the sky, the all-powerful spectator. But, of course, she doesn't know that. She doesn't know that I'm watching this, commentating in it, and that I will put it on YouTube. That fucking moron. So, Ricky here. Now, I don't know when they... Of course, I haven't played this game in like 1.5 years, 2 years. So I don't know when the fuck they decided to give creeps banners. I think it's pretty cool. I'm glad they got like a leader figure. I think that's great. I think that sort of dissuades unionization of the creeps. That they got this leader figure that they can look up. And of course, the leader figure is obviously a plant from the ancient to try to increase morale, while also making the creeps feel like they're part of a community. Which, of course, it's entirely fabricated. The creeps have no rights. So here comes Invoker. And Lazy Killer has gotten away. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Huge stuff is happening here. So I believe a huge-ass team fight is coming. And here I come. Skywrath Mage shoots out the W. I think that's the W, right? That's the W. Concussive shot. Here comes. And here comes the Mortimer Kisses! The Mortimer Kisses! Woo! Woo! Yeah! Snapfire! Fuck yeah! Snapfire kills it. I don't know who's playing Snapfire, but whoever he is, I'm sure he's literally like the smartest Dota 2 player in existence. You should put him in the international because I bet he would whoop all those fucking Ruskies. So, hello. It's okay, darling. I wasn't yelling at you, babe. I wasn't yelling at you. I was yelling at the excitement of the game. I was not yelling at you, honey. My dog's over here. She thinks I was yelling at her. I was not yelling at you, boo-boo. It's okay. You can come up. Yeah, come on up. Come on up so I can show that I wasn't yelling at you. Yeah, there you go. I don't go, girl. Yeah, see, I wasn't yelling at you. No, I wasn't yelling at you. Alright. Alright, you're such a sensitive ass. So here we got Alchemist getting his ass whooped. I'm glad I panned in right on that. Here's my killing spree. That shows that I'm superior in all ways to every other Dota 2 player. Of course, the only reason Invoker is doing so well is because I'm on his team, and he's getting the passive morale boost from me being there. So here I am. Of course, I would use my E, but I don't fucking care because I haven't scaled it. And here I am, just blasting away. See, I tried to take that kill, but it seems I've been training my team pretty well. Let's see. Looks like we got some double trouble here in the middle lane. Drow Ranger versus Drow Ranger. That was the most boring fight I've ever seen in my life. So here I go wandering into the woods. Skywrath Mage is Deep Warden, doing his Deep Warden thing. Yeah, yo. So, he's morphling. We're getting that sort of pang in the game where it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to talk about? What do commentators, I think they talk about like the state of the game and like the international, but we don't have a team name. So I can't really do that. This is a pub game, an unranked pub game. I don't really feel like breaking out the Bible again. So let me go on to the internet and find conversation topic generator, and we're gonna talk about that. These are absolutely fucking awful. Never mind, we're going back to the game. I'd rather sit alone in my room playing Dota 2 than talk to people anyway. So, here we are.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Looks like there's going to be a fight breaking down the bottom lane. That ought to be fun. But, Spectre's giving out the get back. Of course, you know, Bloodseeker does not hear that. He's spamming that. That's Ursa. Did you see that emote? That was cute as hell. Dolly, you see that? I'm not yelling at you, boo-boo. You are so sensitive. Okay, here I am kicking Spectre's ass. She's going to throw out the good game. Well played. Of course, prediction. Come on, baby. I don't know. Maybe she'll throw it out eventually. Maybe I can't see that part of chat. I don't know. So we got the Creeper. I don't know why when the Creep's got passive abilities, because this guy's got Piercing. He does 50% bonus damage to 9 hero units. Someone's happening. Oh, I'm throwing out the Snapfire! The Snapfire! And I'm killing their asses! There's Rickster. Rickster. There, I threw this guy out to try to maybe throw him at somebody, but it didn't work. That was the one time I missed a thing. Now here comes Ricky, absolutely getting his ass whapped. His invisibility is not going to save him. Yeah, he throws out the screw you. That was an empowering move for the Skywrath Mage. Kind of taking back his life from Ricky, and I understand that. Yeah, I mean, would you look at this guy? This is my favorite neutral creep. The Dark Troll Summoner. It looks like a big goblin guy. Of course, he's a troll. But He looks more like a goblin. But I'm not too privy to his boys here. You know, I think they look like goons. But of course we got this guy. I think he just looks pretty cool. I like his hat, his headdress, I like his staff, his cool bone pendant thing, and I like his abilities. That whole raise dead, I think that's pretty cool. Every time I play Doom, I always get that and throw my little skeleton guys at people. That's the only reason I'd ever play any carry hero, so I could play Wraith King and throw skeletons at people, because I think it's funny. I think the idea of just throwing skeletons at people is funny. Now here's Alchemist fighting for his absolute life right now, but still getting his ass whacked. Maybe he should have invested in some better Invoker insurance, but of course, that doesn't fucking exist. So here comes Ursa, preemptively throwing out the rage, but it's okay, because Bloodseeker gets his ass kicked. Anyway, and here I come in, fashionably late, just kind of showing off that I could have helped there, but I didn't need to, because I've trained my team well. We got Invoker going up top lane. Invoker's kind of just doing his own thing. He's invoking. And sometimes you just hear him from across the map when he says like a taunt after killing somebody. So here I come. I think getting ready to blast. Do I blast or do we just part ways? No, I guess we just part ways. I feel like I could have blasted there. Huh. Yeah, I had blast off cooldown. I could have given him smooshes, but you know, I'm sure in my ultra tactical mind that was a decision that I made. Now here I come to save Cutie Cthulhu, my best bro in this game. We all commended each other after this game. It was really wholesome. But you see, I got the 4 staff. I think I'm saving up for the for the eggs, because the Snapfire is the best eggs in the game, and I don't want to hear otherwise. So here we got Drow Ranger. What the fuck is this? You seeing this shit? That's a giant pine cone.
Gold and sweet.
Who approved of that? I gotta find another one of those guys. I think that's a typical wolf guys. Those pine cone motherfuckers. What? They only spawn in here? Since when did they have sentient pine cones?
Unstoppably scary.
Valve is playing God. Now here we have this. And of course, Ursa's an absolute dumbass here. And Ricky kind of just walks up and shanks him once in the back. Then we kick Ricky's ass. See, I throw out the Snapfire cookie, the especially sliced Snapfire cookie, and that takes him out pretty good. And then we decide, hey, you know, we got Roshan here. Might as well just kick his ass. So we do that. I hit him with the armor reduction. I jump at him, shoot him a few times, blam, then I leave. Well, no teamwork, so you win. So here we got the gamer rage coming in on the Radiant side. 0 map awareness, which isn't exactly true. Actually, that is. I mean, they have some words. I won't say they got 0 words. I don't know. I don't know why he's saying 0 map awareness. They had a lot of sentries out for some reason. Why do they have so many sentries? Is Ricky putting those down? See, like, I'm gonna counter any other. Oh, there's sentry wards. I guess so. There's Alchemist. Alchemist is preparing to chew on the cyanide pill, but he doesn't get the chance. We got Dr. Comfort Bong Rip over here, PhD, putting his PhD to good use. I don't know what he's doing. But looks like... Oh, what the hell happened? Well, Invoker's spewed out a one-liner. How's this kid come up with these one-liners? This kid is way too jubilant. about murder. He's doing cartwheels and shit. His mind is utterly broken from the trauma he's experienced in the battlefield here at such a young age. What does this do? Scan? Oh, they both got their scans up. I don't think anyone used scan once this whole game, because who cares? I forgot scan was a feature in this game, actually. I'm going to be honest with you. I think the game's almost over. Fucking finally, because I'm getting bored as shit. But, here I am, level 12, MVP of the team. Finally picked up my first point in Little Shredder. And, that just shows how much I value the support position in this game. But not in like a bitch cucky way. In like a fuck you, I shoot massive spells at you sort of way.
It is good to be among my kin.
So, yeah, I mean, people are jungling. They're doing that jungle thing. We got Ursa walking into the woods. Of course, they're gonna gank his ass. Dude, absolutely fucking nobody fell for that shit. Nobody. Yo, that was kind of sick, actually. He hit him with the cold snap. That was kind of huge. That shit was... That was actually pretty smart. That was... I'm gonna give him that. That was pretty smart. That was pretty smart. Of course, nobody fell for the illusion, but it was like a double play. That was actually huge. So there goes Dr. Cumrip Bongfucker. There's going to be a little fight, a little tussle here. Now, of course, I ran in to try to save him. But, you know, alas, no matter how good you are at this game, sometimes you just can't save everyone. Wait, no, those are our wards. I don't know, I always think those are the Radiance wards. Yeah, they do have dog shit map awareness. Alright. So, you think Morphlin's in trouble? He absolutely isn't. He's got his buddies to back him up. This is like a, one of those power of friendship movies. Where like the rival gang and they're like leather jackets. They're like West Side Story snapping over to Morphling. Like, we're gonna get you, pal. You're in the wrong turf. And then his buddies in leather jackets come stepping up behind him, also snapping, and they're like, wrong turf? Looks like we just acquired this property. And then they all get into a big, like, knife fight, while, like, 50s rock and roll plays in the background of the jukebox.
Fools are all so careless.
Of course, we kick their asses, because we're genetically modified to be superior to them. At Dota. So here's Morphling. He turns into the Bloodseeker with that hard water.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I kind of... Okay, so we got some jungling from Dr. Fuck Cum Bong Bapper. He tactfully escapes.
We'll take that.
That's the knowledge of your abilities. So, yeah, I mean, what can I really say? Besides, this game's going pretty good for us. Now, of course, I'm not biased. I'm just a commentator on this.
Tower is under attack.
I'm not biased. Here comes Cum Ripper Bongfar, PhD, MD, getting whapped. Now she's gonna disconnect pretty soon. Yeah, see? And you're like, oh, you know, technical difficulties, like how Keeper of the Light just said. But check this out in a second. You're gonna find it's gamer rage. That gamer rage is pretty deadly. Can make you do irrational things like abandon the game. And now we all start chanting off in the all chat. Good game, well played from the Invoker. I'm gonna say stuff in the ally chat because I'm not rude like that, saying stuff in all chat, taunting them. Now Bloodseeker's out of here. I honestly don't blame him. I would have done the same exact thing. No harm, no foul, and ditching this shit. Yeah, I go. See, I'm slept, but I bail out because I'm so fucking good at this game, and I got the Egg Scepter, which is the best effect in the game, where Mortimer vores any unit of your choosing, and you can just spit them out at somebody, and it's like a Mortimer kiss. It's pretty sick. But here I am blasting at the tower, getting that 4 stacks, a little shredder. It's got reduced armor, that -2. Here I am using my Scatter Blast. Clear some bad boys. They're clearing out the middle barracks here, getting some huge stuff. And here I am. Of course, I don't do a whole lot of damage physicality-wise, but that doesn't matter, because I can do shit like this and absolutely rain hell. And I just kind of carpet bomb the radiant area, because that's what I do, man. That's what I do. Yeah. So I threw a creep at Ricky over here, or at somebody. I don't know who I threw that at. I trust myself in that I know exactly what the best play in any certain scenario is. I'm like an AI, right? I'm like an AI. I analyze things with my superior brain, and I understand that, okay, this is the best play for this circumstance. Natalie, why are you looking at me like that? Honey, it's okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay. I'm not talking to you. Alright, so, here we go. This is the part where they actually push us out, kinda. Either that or we get bored. No, they actually managed to kind of push us out here. It's pretty crazy. Check this one out. Then I launch them away. And I get out of there. Because he can't catch me. I'm too fucking good at this game.
Dyer's bottom tower is in turmoil.
Morphling hits him with the 7 kills, yeet, which is extremely impressive. 7 kills. See, actually, what the fuck are you talking about, Morphling? You have 0 kills. What do you mean 7 kills, yeet? Who are you talking about? What? Ursa? Oh wait. No. Who are you talking about with 7 kills? What? Well, anyway. Morphling's special mind aside. Yeah, there goes the Alchemist. And Drow Ranger's gonna go next. But Ricky, the real man, he's gonna stick around. Probably AFK, but regardless, yeah, I think he's just going AFK. So we're just gonna charge down lane, finish this up here, finish up this clean game. No, Ricky's not AFK. He's wandering around. I make a joke later about how he's gonna StarCraft micromanage our asses, and somebody said LOL at it, so that kind of affirmed my humor. He comes over here. I picked up the Eggman shard, because why the fuck not? Yeah, we're pushing down Throne. This was an easy win for the Dire team. Yeah, Rick brought a StarCraft micromanage our asses. Of course, I misspelled it, said StarCraft. And Morphling said LOL. So that kind of affirms that I'm really funny, and that was the game. So, yeah, that was the game. We win. Now we can get on to the old Holosam diss track. I kind of wrote this out a little bit earlier. And, yeah. Let's hit it. I got this royalty-free rap beat. Yo. This one's going out to you, old hobo Sam. You thought you could just skip over making Herald Heroes 2? Someone's got to take your throne. And that man is me. Heavy lies the crown, huh? Not when you're me. The odds are stacked against you in this Dota town. Calling out Time Classic, you a Dota clown. I make money off this Dota shit. Not really, actually, that was just a bit. My ginger's calling me the toaster. You're the fucking bread and I'm the fucking roaster. Let's talk about your hero choice. I don't know what you play, actually, it's been a while, but it's probably not Snapfire, so fuck you. Yeah. Yeah. Regardless, though. Oh, Batman Greed represent. Batman Greed Gang, Comics Heroes Wars represent. Now, of course, I'm gonna bop out of here. Just wanted to put you in your place real quick, old hobo Sam. You a right ass bitch. D&D is still on for Saturday though, so I hope you're there. See ya.